For today's video, we're going to take a look at the Homebase Status report, and like always, I'll leave a link to it in the description if you want to go check it out. Before we take a look at it, there were a couple things I wanted to go over first. As soon as I opened up the app, this screen popped up. I believe you got some extra styles if you own the basketball skins, because the All-Star weekend is coming up. So that was the first thing I wanted to point out. The second thing I wanted to point out is that Hoard Rush is going to be returning. And I don't see it available yet, so I don't think it's come out yet. But that's the PvE mode where you have to try to chain a bunch of kills together in order to get a high score. Looks like this one's gonna include cube monsters like the last one did. And I'm not sure what kind of final boss they're gonna have in this one because I haven't been able to try it out yet. But this is the one that they had the last time Hoard Rush was available. I assume it's also gonna offer some rewards as well. But yeah, just wanted to give you all a heads up that Hoard Rush is going to be returning. But yeah, let's go ahead and load into Save the World and take a look at the Homebase Status report. The first thing they said was, as some of you may have already noticed, the Save the World playlist has made its new home in the Discover menu. To find the newly relocated Save the World playlist, select the Change button in the Fortnite main lobby and navigate to the By Epic row or your recently played. It can also be found in your favorites row if you chose to add it there. Now that Save the World has joined the rest of Fortnite and Discover, the game mode select screen has been removed, which I know a lot of people were not happy about. As a matter of fact, I saw Save the World trending on Twitter last night, and the reason it was trending is because it was removed from the main menu screen, and not a lot of people were happy about it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you all what it looks like when you load in. Instead of seeing the Save the World BR and creative options like normal, after today's update, it's just going to load you directly into BR. To be honest with you all, they announced this a long time ago. We've done a video going over this, so we sort of knew that this was coming. But yeah, after today's update, you're going to load directly into the BR lobby. If you want to play Save the World, just select the option to where you change modes. For PlayStation, it's square. And from here, you can see Save the World's right there. If you want to favorite it, you have to press the right thumbstick. And I think it showed up here because it's one of our recently played modes. But if you haven't played it lately and you want to find it, you should be able to find it under the By Epic playlist. And again, from there you can favorite it. You'll no longer be able to switch modes from this menu. Looks like they took it away. So the only way you'll be able to get to Save the World is by going to where you change the mode. Once you select it, you'll see this screen pop up, and all you have to do is just hit play. I'm actually going to... Okay, so that's how you leave Save the World. So I'm actually going to go ahead and start the game, load in, just to see how long it takes, and try to compare it to the way it was before. I mean, Save the World's it actually doesn't take that long to load in. Especially if Save the World is the last mode that you played, because it'll be the one that's currently selected, and all you have to do is just press the play button. And it loaded into Save the World pretty fast. So I'm not going to say it's definitely longer. If you did play a different mode, you may have to press a couple more buttons than you normally would, but it doesn't take that long. And that's how you access Save the World after today's update. Anyways, they then went on to say, along with its move to Discover, Save the World is now playable in Performance mode. Performance mode allows Fortnite to run better than ever before and maintain a smoother frame rate, even on less powerful hardware. Read about Performance mode to learn more. DirectX 11 is still the most reliable and recommended mode. All you have to do is go to your settings if you're on PC and go to the rendering mode option under advanced graphics, and you'll be able to see the performance mode option there. The description that comes with it says it's an experimental new mode that offers significant performance gains by trading out visual quality to reduce memory usage and lighten up the load on CPU and GPU. So it's supposed to help your PC perform better. We may try it out on PC later and see what it's like, but apparently that's been added to Save the World this week. The next thing they said was, one more thing before we formally kick off the status report. Many commanders have enjoyed the original Save the World lobby track for years now. This track will play when no other lobby track was selected in your locker. Unfortunately, that soothing tune seems to have disappeared recently. Well, commanders, we have an update on that. To restore what was lost, the original Save the World lobby track will be granted to each and every one of you. It will be added to your locker as soon as you log in to Save the World. And we were able to get ours as soon as we logged in. For those who are curious which track they're referring to, this is the one they're talking about. Oh, so it's just like the regular Save the World background music. Oh, that's pretty cool. Also, for new players, the Save the World lobby track will be granted right after you complete the first mission. So everybody's going to get this background music as long as you have access to Save the World and you complete the first mission. Anyways, when it comes to the Homebase Status report, it says coming February 21st at 7 p.m. Eastern, Dashing Hawk and Love Song stun the event store and defend against the evasion in this week's War Games. We have reviewed Dashing Hawk before, as well as the Love Song. I'll leave a link to those reviews in the description if you want to go check them out. I don't really consider him to be one of the best heroes. Obviously, he is one of the best when it comes to stunning targets, but I kind of prefer to have extra damage instead of the stun ability in most situations. But yeah, Dashing Hawk's going to be in the event store on February the 21st. And the Love Song's also going to be in the event store on February the 21st. And like I said, we've reviewed this one as well. This also stuns enemies. The description that came with it says this bow will leave the husk love struck. When the Love Song is drawn past max charge, it will fire an arrow that leaves enemies stunned for 10 seconds. Love struck does not stun bosses or enemies that have already been hit with it. Not one of the best bows in my opinion. I feel like you'd be better off using either the Xenon bow or the vacuum tube bow. But this is also going to be returning this week in the event store. The Invasion War Games is also going to be returning this week. And the description that came with this one says, alien attack, this is not a drill, but UFOs are unleashing laser blast onto your base in this edition of War Games. And this is the one that has the UFOs that spawn in. If you don't shoot them down quickly enough, they will spawn in a mini boss. So you're going to want to keep an eye out for the UFOs. Make sure you shoot them down right away. Seems like the Xenon bow is definitely one of the better weapons to use. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorite war games because I like seeing the spaceships. Here's the banner that you'll get once you complete it. And that's pretty much everything we're getting this week. They also told us what we're going to get next week. On February the 27th at 7 p.m. Eastern, Fall in Love Ranger Jonesy dives into the event store, things get explosive in the Quantum Countdown War Games, and help out the Major in the Bring the Valor questline. Now I do use Fall in Love Ranger Jonesy sometimes, especially when it comes to loadouts where I need to restore energy quickly. There's his 3 abilities, so I would recommend getting them, especially if there's like a venture season where it's kind of hard to get your energy. You may want to use him in your support team. Yeah, we've already reviewed him, so I'll leave a link to that review in the description if you want to go check it out. The Bring the Valor quest line is going to be returning this week as well. And the description that came with it says Major Oswald has been very angry lately, like even angrier than usual somehow. Help the crew quell the Major's rage, and not only will you be rewarded with the Major himself, but also his favorite student, the Bruiser Defender Val. And Major has the perk that makes your war cry snare enemies within its range, and if you use him as your commander, affected enemies also take a 25% increase in weapon damage. So he is really good when it comes to buffing you and your team's damage, as well as slowing the husk down. There are his 3 abilities. And again, you'll be able to get them from the Bring the Valor quest line on February the 27th. And not only will you get him, but you can also get Val. And this is the only way you'll be able to get Val is from this quest line. She's only been available twice up to this point, so this is the 3rd time she's available. And I would recommend getting her because she's one of the best melee defenders in the game. You see we got the same perks both times we got her, so you'll most likely get these same perks on her again. So make sure you do that quest line so you can get both Major and Val. And during that week we're also going to get the Quantum Countdown War Games. And the description that came with this says a bomb is teleporting all throughout your base and the Husk will be trying their hardest to destroy it. This War Games challenge will require fast thinking and even faster moving commanders. Here's the banner you'll get once you complete it. Oh, and there's the bomb right there. So basically, once the Husk spawn in, they're gonna go and try to attack this bomb. And all you have to do is just try to defend it. If you want, you can put traps around it. But as long as you get tunnels up, you should be good to go. But yeah, you're gonna see these bombs spawn in, and all you have to do is just try to defend them until the wave is over. So yeah, that's pretty much everything we're getting over the next couple of weeks. Like I said, the biggest news we had today is the removal of Save the World from the main menu. I know a lot of people weren't happy about it, but I am curious to see what you all think about it. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comments below, and let me know what y'all think about the Homebase status report. Anyways, that'll do it for this one. Hope y'all found the video useful, and thanks for watching.